Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at what you can do to get better and fight like a pro in Fortnite. To do that, we're going to be going into some realistic 1v1s against a pro ourselves, and then we've got another pro that's going to analyze the fighting and tell us what we could work on to get better at fighting. I know I learned a lot from this, so hopefully you guys will too. So the pro we're gonna be 1v1ing today is Broken. He's got about 40,000 PR on NA Central. As you probably guessed, that's a whole lot more than me. So we're gonna do our best, try to hang. It's probably not gonna go too well, but let's see how we do. And then the pro that's gonna be reviewing our footage and trying to help us get better is called Cease. You probably know him. He's one of the OG pros on the game that still plays right now. With that being said, let's get right into it and see what we can learn from this video.
All right, I got some notes.
All right.
Okay, so two things. You have to learn how to create a viable retake, and the next thing would be making quick space and how to do it consistently. So look at my screen. It's very simple, right? Like the things you're doing are easy fixes. I think at the core, at the core, you have some speed. Like you're not the world's fastest editor. I'm not the world's fastest editor, so it's not a bad thing. I'm not, but yeah, you have some speed, which is good. Like you've got probably enough to like keep yourself alive, and it's enough to play defensive. Like it's not like you're insanely slow, which is great. So but yeah, so how to create a viable retake. So a retake can look a lot of ways, right? It can look like this, where you're going up. Like I'm sure we've all seen this, where you go like this, and then you come up here, and then you turn this way, and then you edit your stair and flip it. Like no one wants to see that. Like a retake redefined, a redefined retake is simply how fast can you just change layers, right? So for me, it looks like my retakes are very similar to like this, right? I'll just side jump, right? I just messed up, but like ideally I'll just hit this, and then I'll hit another, oh my god, I'll hit another like 90 right here, and then I'll go in straight in the 90s, like whatever. So it's nothing crazy. I'm not coming out here with throwing walls up, coming through, throwing walls up, flipping it, editing through, double edit up, you know, edit through, side jump, It's none of that. It's literally just think about how fast you can just change layers. Because what you were doing, I don't know if you realize this. I'm assuming you don't. This is what it would look like watching you.
Yep.
You'd sit on the walls. You'd wait. And your one move consistently was you'd do your thing. You'd pump him 60, whatever, and then you go like this. You go up like this, and then you do something like this, or you edit through the window like this. Like every single time you would go up, every time it was always a ramp. You'd always go like this. Like sometimes it was maybe like, sometimes it was just one, and then you come up and you go like this. Sometimes it was more. Sometimes it was like this, and then you throw up like a, I don't know, high wall, like whatever. But it was never like, it was so predictable. Like, I watched him go like this on you when you'd ramp up and he just pumps you for 50 or 100, like I don't know. Every time you would go up, it was always like that. So you need to be way more spontaneous. Like, you're seeing how easy I'm flipping direction. I'm going side, right, going up, walls. Like, you can throw in some like cheesy retakes stuff, but like it's really just side jumps, protected side jumps, knowing where the player is and just getting distance and climbing layers, right? So you see here, I'm getting distance while climbing layers. I know I'm doing it wrong. I'm messing up, but the next thing I'd written down was making space quickly. So like a lot of times you'd be fighting the guy and you like pump him, you trade, and then you would just like, you come out here and you'd like flail cones around like this, and like you'd sit and like you go here and you throw some more cones around. Like this is what it would look like. Not, maybe it's a bit exaggerated, but it's got to be, it's very simple as just like, you're coming out, you get hit, okay, no big deal, because you could infinitely just, I know you know how to do this. Like, everyone knows how to just tarp in a straight line protected, right? Or make a snail even, right? Like, I've seen that. You know what to do, how to make a quick snail, but you just got to be quicker with it. You got to be more snappy with making quick space, right? Coming out here and just making that a quick box. And then when you see me, if you ever see me like tell somebody how to make a snail, you see I always tell them not to just, you don't make a snail by going like this. This isn't a snail, because this lets you get predicted, right? The guy that you're making a snail from, he just sees you, oh, he's going this way, oh, let me just, double it on him, right? So instead, when you make a snail, it's like one fluent motion. It's boom, right? And then you connect all your things. So same thing when you're like making a box, like you're getting fought, right? You need to make more space, boom, like that's pretty chill. And then if you need to make more space, you can come out here and you can wall it like that, like like diagonal tarping, right? We're just doing this, and then eventually you just, whatever you want, you just make a box, right? So sitting here, I'm just doing my thing like I would in endgame. Let's say I'm just doing my thing, right? Follow me, teammate, follow me, on me, right? This is very simple tarping. Your teammate can replace the cones where you missed, no big deal. And then you just box. Like, how fast can you just come out here and just box the wall, right? Very simple stuff. Or you can set up and like actually set up a box and come up here and practice like the whole situation where you're just on the wall and then you just like this, right? There's like a Raiders map that has like an infinite box that just, you kill the AI in it and he just respawns all the walls. You can easily do this, like pickaxe it, wait, pump out, cone the walls, right? Like go up, yeah, all that. Like that's very, very, very basic, but that's a practice that you need to have that will come in handy in fighting and when you're making space. So those are all the notes that I had for you. Do you have any questions?
Just like when working on that stuff, like should I be focusing mostly like in creative, like, or like on my own, or should I, warm up, do some of those retakes and then, practice it in a 1v1 or something like?
Yeah, I would say like the retakes, you need to just know how to do, like you need to get this down, right?
Yep.
Like once you have that down, then go in 1v1s. It's gonna be a little different. Like the guy's gonna be spraying at you or actually above you or trying to piece you, so that you're gonna have to throw in, one of these where you go up, then hit a side jump, and then like you're gonna have to throw in things like that, like being fluent, right? Like what I said. So definitely, I think the way that I've improved the fastest is 1v1s, like actual just PGs 1v1s. Like
yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot. But like you said, like I'm very stiff. I'm very predictable. But I tend to focus too much on like editing, just basically full tarp retakes, like you're saying, like just ramp up with high walls or whatever. So
yeah, it's all about like, just think about how can I climb as many layers as possible as fast as possible.
Yep.
Right? And getting distance at the same time is a huge benefit. Yeah.
Very cool.
Alrighty, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment for what you want to see next time. And huge shout out to Cease for doing these VOD reviews and these sessions to help everybody get better. If you want to be a part of his group, he has a Discord where he goes through and tries to help as many people as possible. So if you want to get better at the game, I highly suggest joining that Discord. It's going to be linked down below. As always, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.